producer, Gary Goetzman.
I feel like we're a band. We start singing now.
Yeah, this is the concert. You ready to sing? Dance?
Yeah, I've been practicing.
This is your new boy band you guys created here tonight. How many of you are here because you're World War II buffs, and how many are here just to stare at this point? Congratulations on the show, guys. This I've seen all 9 parts. Yes, you can hate me for it, but it's amazing. This is a hell of an undertaking for all of you. First of all, let's begin. Gary has the history here. I want to start with you, Gary, because you obviously were producer. Yeah, it's all on you, buddy. Set this up for us. Band of Brothers. These are shows that truly changed television. And it took a while to get here. It took a while to do this third in this trilogy of World War II stories. Why did it take so damn long, Gary? What took so long to get here?
Really afraid.
There you go.
It was fear. Listen, these take a long time to do, and we knew we wanted to do the air war over Europe, but we didn't really have the technology for a long time. And when we felt safer with that, we had found Don's book and appreciated that. And then we started casting, and it was like, okay, we're doing this thing. Look at these guys. Jeez.
You guys are like the 2 greatest hype men known to mankind. What do you do later?
I don't think much hyping is needed tonight. The crowd is hyping themselves up. So talk to me a little bit, guys. I mean, okay, first of all, who had the toughest audition process? Correct me if I'm wrong. Was this all on Zoom, the auditions for this?
Yeah,
Wait, did you all audition?
There's always one in the group.
Just saying.
Barry, offer only Barry Logan.
Fuck's sake.
Anthony, do you want to say something to Barry? Get it off your chest.
Yeah, I wish I got a straight offer.
Did they put you through the paces, Anthony?
Yeah, I done a couple of auditions. I done one and it was, I didn't know who I was auditioning for, and it was like, kind of like cocky or whatever. I done like a bad James Dean impression. And then I read the script and read Crosby, and the first scene when he's like throwing up, I said, I want to play that guy. and I done a tape for it, and luckily Gary said, yeah.
Austin, you were coming off of a small undertaking called Elvis. He had not started?
No.
Stories.
Wow.
We had a lot of versions.
You can tell your version, I'll tell mine.
Exactly.
What's your truth, Austin?
Yeah, well, I didn't hear about this until I was a few weeks out from finishing Elvis. But what I didn't realize is Gary had already, you talked to Tom about me before, I guess.
Well,
That's just in your head.
I think that was Tom.
I'm losing it.
That was Tom there.
Oh, you thought Tom was here? You thought that was a moment where he comes out? That would be great.
He is here.
This isn't enough for you?
He's backstage.
So Gary, are you saying that Austin was on your mind earlier?
Listen, Lucy Bevan is an incredible casting director over in the UK, and she had put together, she deserves every bit of it, and she put together groups of guys for parts as she saw it. Everything changes, everything moves around, all of that. But Austin was always in this very tight coterie of guys that maybe could have drifted into a couple of the other parts or not. he was in it. I called Tom and I said, buddy, I think you're working with this kid Austin Butler that we feel pretty strongly about. What do you think of him? And he said, he's a solid citizen, man. But it was funny. I think it was like rehearsal-y kind of thing. There was a lot of COVID going around. And you remember Tom was the poster boy of COVID when he was down in Australia. And it was a very complicated period of time. We were on, we were off, we were in, we were out. Nothing was linear during that time. So everybody's got a little different recollection of it. And all Austin knows is what he's told. Because you don't really know, right, exactly what happened and when.
Yeah,
You know,
it's true. All I know is that Tom and I were having dinner. And that's the first that I heard about it. And but then I did have to audition, so I wasn't like Barry. I had to put an audition.
It's all just yell at Barry.
you had to audition because of that group. We have a lot of directors involved, and Lucy and everybody, should feel right about their feelings collaboratively about all these parts. And then we pull the chain, and that's it. That's what kind of stalled it.
I mean, one of the words that keeps coming up, I know, as you guys do press, is the responsibility, and it's a real thing. Obviously, this is based very heavily on true events and people that you're playing, and you're memorializing these amazing men, these true heroes. Does that hit you at every stage of the process? Like Callum, does that hit you only when you get on set, only on the press tour? Is it useful to have that kind of weight on your shoulders?
It's a great responsibility, and like you said, it's a band of brothers in the Pacific and then this, and that's of itself a big deal. And then you're representing people that saved the world. Without these guys, we wouldn't be here. And I really mean that. They're superheroes. They put themselves in the most volatile situation known to mankind ever. And that kind of war zone has never been repeated. 23% of them would come home each mission. And somehow they found the guts to go back up every time. So that's what I love about the show. You get to experience the warfare and up in the skies, and then you get to go back down to England and see them deal with loss and grief and losing their best friends. And the toll that it has on their mind and their body and their spirit.
One thing that I alluded to this earlier about how those previous series really launched so many actors, whether it's Fassbender was in it, Tom Hardy,
Andrew Scott.
I mean, it goes on and on and on. And for you all kind of come with different levels of experience. I mean, Nate, this is a jump for you. You've worked obviously, but fair to say, no.
That's it.
I was like, just another project.
Not really. Yeah. No.
They were with PTA.
I worked with PTA. I was in Licorice Pizza.
Woo! Yeah! Licorice Pizza!
Which is about Gary.
About 2 minutes in Licorice Pizza. But yeah, no, this is a different level of phone call to join a project.
Do you feel when you step on the set, is it obvious like, oh, I'm in a multi-$100 million production?
Well, when they're like, so we're gonna, we have this costume. It's an exact replica, and it's tailored to you. And we're gonna go through. This is a set that is a fully exact replica of that, and then you're gonna hop into an actual Jeep from World War II, and wear a watch from World War II, and step into a simulator. You're just like, okay, this is next level.
And the level of preparation that you guys that you're enabled to do. I mean, there's a lot of talk about the famous boot camp. And Dale Dye, for those that don't know, is like a legend. He's the guy to get people in shape for this kind of a thing. And I know at least most of you, Barry, I don't know if you.
Yeah, I didn't do boot camp either. What did I do, Barry? Just film myself on set. I was like, oh, this is nice, this channel. It wasn't intentional, so I don't want to be disrespectful. But I did come in late, so that's why I didn't do it.
Yeah, but
Where were you then, Barry?
I don't know.
hey, listen.
Reppin'?
Probably Barry out of boot camp is better than him.
I wouldn't have got anything done.
For the collective, I think they're out.
Came on the last day and took some photos.
I did. I came and wished you all well and See you Monday.
We were in the muck for about 2 weeks, and Barry shows up at the end eating his Snickers. All right, boys, how are you getting on? All good, yeah?
Do you remember a moment in boot camp where you guys really gelled, where it felt like you were on the same page? Does that happen to me?
Barry?
That's a question to everybody but Barry, I'm afraid.
It was immediate, you know, and everyone realized the gravity of the situation and what we were trying to achieve, and Gary got together a group of people that wanted to be good and wanted to honor the story and the legacy of these men.
Yeah, that's the funny part about boot camp, that actually the actors come to me and go, "What's boot camp? What are we doing? What are we, you know?" And we actually had a shortened boot camp than what we had with Band and then Pacific, and for a lot of reasons and stuff. And by the way, these guys are pilots. The most important thing is that they fly. It's a little different skill set in some ways. But anyway, the actors love it, except for Becker. And you gotta respect that, right? Jeez, I'm not worried about him faking like he can do anything.